Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and I thought I'd just share with you my monthly planning for March, as I'm getting to the stage where we're starting to get stuff through for March and I need to have my spread ready to be putting things down. So I've got the March monthly kit, which has got the little transparent sampler for changing your days if you want to, some reschedule and cancel stickers, a few little decorative ones. It's got obviously your big banners and your date covers, mix of different event stickers and icons, and it's got some some big washi for covering up the days that aren't used, and a big this month sticker. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and get stuck into that. I've also pulled out the new monthly flags and also the event stickers, because I wasn't quite sure which ones I'd want to use or whether I'll use them for different purposes. So I think first of all I'm just going to make a start with the kind of bare bones of the spread, and this is probably quite a quick video because I've not got masses to put in. Now I don't know if you can see, my March has got two colours on it, which is actually the inspiration for why we ended up with green and blue for the March colours this month, because I was like, well, is it green? Is it blue? I think it's meant to be green, but actually the blue looks quite nice with it. So I designed these, well, did a macarons in March kind of idea, and there is a weekly kit for this as well. It's called Time for Tea and Cake. I think the mini kit at the time I'm filming is out of stock, but I will be restocking that quite soon, so you'll be able to get that too. Let's pop you down, and this is why I get the seconds. That's fine. And we'll work that from the bottom up actually, I think. There we go. Oh, we're so glad that these big stickers generally are repositionable, because getting these big ones lined up can be a bit fiddly sometimes. I tend to need a couple of goes. Plus it means when that happens you don't have a disaster and it immediately sticks itself to the page. In a place that you don't want it to be stuck. Actually, I think we're okay with that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are big long strips at the height of the boxes, and rather than trying to redesign them every month, what I've done is given you little cut lines that sit behind the stickers, and so you can cut however many of the boxes that you need. So for this I need a 3 and a 1. So that's great because it's actually going to leave me one of them spare. So here we go. So literally just cut with your pair of scissors, or you could use a ruler and a craft knife. Be careful of your fingers though. You can tell my mum sometimes, can't you? And so you just cut off the section that you need, and then that is ready to pop into the unused boxes of the month. Now, other ideas that you might, if you don't want to cover up those boxes, is you could turn them into little extra checklists by putting a event sticker that would then cover the date, and you could have little mini lists of things, so you could do other things with them too. Right, let's have a see. So, next bit really is putting in some more washi, and do I want to change my week? No, I don't actually want to change it. I'm so used to seeing a Sunday to Saturday week on my monthly view now that I don't actually change it. But if you did want to, then you could just you just pop these on wherever you need. So I am going to change to the blue though, because it is prettier, I think, than the two shades of green. So put that in. There we go. And then the other side, and then your other strip of washi you could use for if you've got events that are going on for more than one day. I like using it for holidays and school holidays and things. It just helps there. So Monday, put you in. Just a little FYI, the transparent stickers are not designed to be repositionable, so if you do misplace them, you're probably not going to get them up very easily again. So do double check where you're going before you stick. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I'm going upside down. I really like the brush script font I'm using now on a lot of these kind of word stickers. It's very pretty. I've still not learned to do brush lettering myself. I would like to learn. I know there's lots and lots of tutorials and worksheets out there, so who knows, one day I'll put it on my list of one day. There we go, so that's those in. Now if you wanted to, you could then change all of your dates to have the little coloured squares on. For the sake of time, because I'm filming about 5 videos this morning, I'm not actually going to do that, but I have done it before and it does look really effective. So if you wouldn't want to, you can do that. So next bits that I want to put in. Okay, so usually at this stage I will put in the things that I know are definitely going on. So I know that payday is the 15th. And I like using these size ones just up the top really. Of the day. Birthdays, my dad's birthday is in March, and also my friend Sarah's. Speaking of my dad, he had a really near miss the other day. He's retired now, and he does a lot of the gardening at the church where he lives, and they had a tree come down in the winds. It was a, you know, significantly big tree, shall we say, and it came down literally about 20 feet away from him, and thankfully it fell away from him, but sadly it went through the church hall roof, so it was a bit dramatic. But yeah, so there was a video from the CCTV that he'd shared on his Facebook, and I was just like, oh my word, Dad, somebody was looking after you that day. So there you go. Thankfully nobody was hurt or anything, but they've had to bring down another big tree as well because it was also rotten, so that was a real shame. Very, about 250-year-old the trees, I think, so. But obviously they weren't going to stay up much longer. So there we go. Now we've put cleaning days in, and anything else that I need to put in at this point? No, not from those I don't think, because I mean obviously it's January at the moment, so I am planning fairly well ahead. Okay, so I need to do now, I like to put in my our church kind of rotas and duties, so we'll put that in. I think I'm going to use these for that, so let me just grab my pen. I've switched as well since I've moved to this planner. I've been using a Pilot friction pen, which again is a bit whoa, big change for me. I really like that I can rub it out. It's such a simple thing, but it's making me very happy that I can do that. So there we go, so let's put these in. To some extent, I don't know why I bother putting worship group on every Sunday, because I play every week as it is now. So, but it helps me just see as an overview as to how busy we are and what time I've got in the week and things like that. And I want to put the rehearsals in as well, which it has to be said, because we rehearse on a Wednesday, I need 5 of these this month, I am probably going to have to change What's New Wednesday release time soon, because it's getting a little bit stressful because I'm normally down to church for about 5:07, and obviously I don't normally release until 7 o'clock, and I do like to stay around, just make sure that everything's up okay, there's no issues with the initial few orders that come through, and just to be around and chat to you guys as well. So what I'm thinking of doing is moving it back to either 6 or 6:30, just to give that little bit longer. Now I'm about to write 6 o'clock on there. It's okay though, because it's erasable. Oh, I don't think I've actually erased on a sticker before. Let's see if the ink holds up. Hey, it does. Check that out. It's a little mark, but that's fine. That's made me happy. So yeah, if you've got a preference as to whether we go 6 or 6:30, will you let me know? And I'll have a think about it as to what we do. So there we go. Right, so let's get these popped in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I didn't look where the line was. Never mind. There we go. So you can see these flags just fit beautifully into the monthly squares. They also fit not the horizontal. They do fit the horizontal lines, but the hourly columns as well. So one of these would fit a half-hour space, and the next size up of these would fit a 1 hour space. So they're really, really flexible, these stickers, in terms of where you can use them and what have you. And they're definitely my new favourite shape. I just love them. I think they're lovely. Really, really pretty. There it goes. Put those in. Simple but effective, I think, is the way to put it, isn't it? Now, being in the UK, I'm not sure if our daylight saving does begin on that day, on the Sunday. I'm just going to have a quick check and see if I can find out. See what we can see. Because it would be useful to know exactly when the days go back, wouldn't it? So, daylight saving UK 2017. Come on. Let's have a look. March 26th. So yes, we're actually 2 weeks later. So, debating whether to block that out. I think I shall leave it in for now, but I am going to put a little reminder sticker on here, so I remember that March 26th we do. So that should be, yeah, okay. We do it on the Saturday, don't we? But yeah. Clocks change. There we go. And we don't miss it. And we go forward, and yes, that 8:30 is going to turn into a 7:30. Ugh. Well, I did get the lie in when it went back. Never mind. There we go. So let's put these in. Oh, Ash Wednesday on the 1st as well. Start of Lent. I need to start thinking about Lent stickers and things as well for February's releases. I think I'll probably do the Bible verses that I did last year, kind of revamp those a little bit, and yeah, see how we go. To be honest, I think habit trackers would be very useful as well for tracking any fasting or anything that you're doing, if you choose to do that. And then there was something else that I was going to put in that I just thought of then. No idea, never mind. Right, then I just want to pop on, I've got an appointment on the 15th, which is for the girlies. 3:50 dentist. And then that's about the only thing that's booked in at the moment. Things like brownies and swimming and stuff that's happening every week, I don't really put in to the monthly overview, but stuff that is like an unusual thing I would do. So yeah, and I just want to put a little note because the girls have got photos on Friday the 17th. And normally on a Friday they wear team colour t-shirts, but that day they've got to wear the normal ones, so I'm just going to put a little reminder that it's photos that day, and that will prompt me then. So let's have a think as well. Do I want to put any of these full boxes in? I don't think I do. I'm going to save these for nearer into March, where I know if we've got any special days or anything that I really want to mark up there. The only thing I'm going to put in are, well, not ordered, but the What's New Wednesday stickers, because I know when they're going to be. So we're going to be the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of the month. So we'll put those in, commit to it. Oh, I can't fit you on. Oh, good job we make things repositionable, isn't it? Put you a little bit further up. There we go. And you on there. There we go, that's fine. And limited edition kit release is generally then the third weekend. But I'm going to go with the 24th because I tend to like to do it the week after What's New Wednesday. Give you all a bit of a break. So we'll put that in there. When have I put February's in for? I've not yet. I have done January's, which is the 27th. So yes, so then February's going to fall, it's the 1st, the 15th and the 24th, so that's perfect. Okay, so there we go. So that is everything that I want to put in at the moment. As we get closer into March, I will fill out these goals on the side. I'll be adding things into it. I'll probably put in some of the little decorative elements as well. And so then what I tend to do is just keep my monthly stickers. My folder at the moment is in front of February, but I tend to keep them just tucked in into there, and then I've got those in place. Quite often as well, I'll put anything, if I'm using a theme kit for the week, I tend to keep it in there too. Otherwise, everything lives in my big sticker folders, which are just, yeah, they're just full of stickery goodness. So that's what I've got there. And they just sit on my craft cart in my office. So there we go, so that is my March spread up till now, just the bare bones down. I said it was going to be a quick one, and I hope you've enjoyed that. There are still some of these in the shop, but I don't restock monthly stuff once it's sold out, so if you do want one, I suggest that you do pick it up fairly soon. Okay, hope you've enjoyed that, and I shall speak to you again soon. Take care guys, bye.